Am I live? Am I live? I think I am live. Let me see. Oh, I am live! Hey guys, Brony General here with another stream. And if my stream looks a little different and a lot higher quality, that would be because I'm no longer using cheap crap like this thing. Instead, I'm using expensive crap from about 15 years before that thing. This is a 1989 Panasonic camcorder, and I'm actually wired up to the mic. This is going to be a casual stream, so if people come in during the stream, stuff happens, you know. Not exactly a planned thing, so we're just going to roll with it as it goes. But I'm going to be doing a video editing session here. Hello. Hello.
Oh, God damn it. Okay. Did I yank that out of anything, did I?
Apparently not. Oh man, I should have said mocha. It's still fine though. I don't care.
It was only those.
Oh.
There was those and like one other one that I was like, I've never seen anyone ever buy those. I think it was Cafe Latte.
Oh, those are actually kind of good. They're not bad.
Had I recognized it.
It's alright. It's fine. I had to have something to get the video editing done with. But like I said, people come in on stream, things happen. It's a casual stream. So I'm going to be doing video editing for the next video that'll be coming out on the channel. So anybody watching today will get a sneak peek of that. And I need to open up my video editor. Now I've gone back down to a 15-inch monitor here, which is not the most ideal for video editing, but it works. It's alright. I hope I sound okay. I might be clipping a little bit. Let me turn my mic gain down. That sounds about right. Okay. I'm actually wired up from my computer right now, so audio from my voice should stay consistent no matter where I am, unless I turn my head. Now that I think about it. So I can do it. It looks like my intros are. I sold the refrigerator to a white dude on me. Sweet. I'll go ahead and turn my system volume down too. I don't need it that high. But yeah, this is pretty much what video editing in the world of Brony General looks like. I'm sure it's just the most exciting thing to everybody viewing right now. We're going to import a file from my videos, tape raw, and it would be today. Alright. So this video, unfortunately I did a lot of blabbering in it, and there's a lot that I'm going to have to edit out here. So you know what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to my camcorder here and zoom on in, mechanical zoom, so that maybe you guys can see a little better. That kind of looks alright. Let me find something to hold the camcorder in that position with. No. Yes. Now that looks just about perfect. And now, I just realized something. Guys, I'm dumb. You know, instead of doing it that way, what I can just do is zoom back out here. And then what I can do is just put an ad here and add a screen capture and like capture my display and share it and do the thing here and then it's like that, and then I can take this and I gotta put it above that so that that's bigger. Or no, wait. So no, I guess I do need it over this. Yeah. So there. Now you guys can see what's going on a little bit. I only need you guys to see a little bit though, because I am doing video editing. I don't want you guys to see the whole video before it's even out. I mean, gosh. But there you go. Now you guys can actually see what's going on screen and see what's going on not on screen. So go ahead and take the video. I'll see you in the next video. I am going to enjoy watching Hey Arnold and editing this video. Okay. And I need to zoom in. I need to clip it here. I can just erase that. All right. No fucking sick. What the fuck? All right, I want to clip there too. I don't like the way some of that turned out. I like the way some of it did. What's wrong with you? And then I can clip it again. Yeah. And delete that, and then move this over here. And then we have a little bit of... And see, that's how you video edit and stuff and things. At least that's how I do it. Many others probably do many different things. Video, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of work on the TV station, which I showed in the previous video. It has had a problem with the freezings and the not wanting the workings and the... Yeah. I think a lot of that has to do with the operating system. I fucked around with it a little bit when I first got this box, and never did reinstall the operating system afterwards. It's a little bit of a bitch to do in the system, because it does not have a optical drive. But we can plug one in as long as we have access to this little baby right here. So we'll get started on that. We're gonna dig through all this junk and find a freaking SATA cable. Fuck. That's not a SATA cable inside, but I did find that mouse I was looking for a long time ago. This wasn't on video, but it is something that I should know personally. Yep, absolutely gotta love it. Out of all of this, all of the stuff, that was that. Right here, freaking sucks. Oh, for goodness sake. Alright, now I can cut this where I'm at now. What the fuck? There's where I'm at. It's your fault. That's how you came with those wires in. Cut there. Okay. Oh, for goodness sake. Ooh. Got AED cables up past, nice and sorted and everything. As far as save cables go, I don't really got shit. Alright, so what I need to do is take put it into mesh up here.
Nice shot on. Actually, listen, I think this thing actually has a, yeah, it has a light on it. Holy. Look at turn that light on.
Okay. So I can then just cut this entirely out. Move this.
So get into much freaking pattern. That's cool. Alright. So plug that in right there. And I've got this SATA DVD drive, which is also kind of a rarity in my household. And so we're just going to plug that in with two hands. Now, if you're wondering what operating system am I putting on this, well, I've had an absolute joyous time so far with Linux.
Ah, no, I need to edit this out. Yeah. So I'll cut there.
Now, if you're wondering what operating system am I putting on this, well, I've had an absolute joyous time so far with Linux. And I have 4 different versions of it, all on CD. And so I'll probably try another version of this, or another version of this.
And this is why I had to cut it out. And that can go straight in the no pile. Oh. What the hell did I just do? God damn it. I was right there. So what, are you just gonna be a dick? Like, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. Watching me forget how to scroll through the video. Oh yeah. Duh. Eh. Can't believe I was there.
With 2 hands. Now you might be asking, what?
Well, I just realized this. I should probably just put these on because I think you guys should be able to hear my desktop audio as well. I really don't know. I have no stream monitor up right now. Should probably fix that at some point.
What operating system am I putting on this thing? Well, it had Manjaro Linux on it, and I've had a joy with Manjaro Linux aside from this thing's miscallings, but I think I will be putting Manjaro back on it. A bit more of a basic headless version of Manjaro Linux, something more meant for this kind of application. And we'll see if we can't get this thing ticking so that I can get it back to streaming television constantly. I will say the colors on this set are actually pretty ballin'. A little bit weak on the red, but not bad. Alright, so I've got all these to pick from here, and I think I'm going to be going with this. This is Manjaro Linux i3 Window Manager. which is a lot more of a basic, dumped down version of Manjaro. Something that you're not going to be touching all that often. Something that's a little more walk away from it, kind of. Alright, did you guys know that the Sony Handycam is probably one of the first cameras ever to actually be used for personal home people to make videos? This thing is USB streaming and everything, although it doesn't work with the modern operating system. It does have it. So I will go ahead and plug the system in, because that is the only way to get power on it. Just actually have a button. And we will be using Manjaro i3. How slow. Alright. There we go. I don't know if it's going to anything. As you can very clearly see, there's an old red box. I'm very surprised that it has a boot screen and that it is a custom red box boot screen. Boot it with proprietary drivers. And now we've just got to wait eons for this load. That's that. Alright. If recording down here, I should probably switch from a metal halide lamp to a ceramic metal halide to produce a better spectrum. But while the
That is something. This is a part that I need to edit out of the video entirely right here.
ceramic metal halide to produce a better spectrum.
That part's fine, but this part is unnecessary content.
While the computer is over here loading its doodads for Linux, I might as well show off some fun CRT. So this Gold Star here, I actually got fixed recently. I could not get a clear picture out of this at all, and I found out it's
Yeah, there's just a whole segment in here of me showing off these TVs. Great content and all, but not really on topic. ADHD's a bitch, my friends. You will often grab a random topic out of nowhere and just run with it, as I was doing here. Alright, that whole segment there can just be cut. And then there's another segment in here which is just what would be B-roll footage. I'm trying my hand at doing stuff that's a little more produced. And while I do think I will be using this B-roll footage somewhere, it won't be here on this video. This video just did not go the way I would have hoped it to. If it did, then I would probably use this, but unfortunately it did not. So we're just going to cut this part out, and then I'll, I always have the original tape copy as well as the original digital raw copy from the tape, so I can always pull the B-roll footage off of that and use it in other videos.
It's still loading. It's still loading.
So that I will actually keep, but I believe it's the next part that I want to edit out. Yep, there it is. There is a video coming up soon, which I will announce a little bit of it in this live stream. I'll make an official video, because I know not all that many of my viewers actually watch the live streams. But soon enough, I will be having a LAN party with Moltar, Nevitz, and new guy to the channel, Mr. No Road. Well, he may have been on the channel once before, but we'll be doing a live stream of a LAN party here towards the beginning of next month. I will get that all scheduled and we'll get it all set up. And yeah, it's going to be a fun time. Lots of vintage gaming and being stupid. Yeah, fun stuff.
Waiting for this computer Impresario monitor here. This is an FX file.
More BSing about CRTs that don't need to be talked about in the video.
That way it goes on
There we go.
the area. It's bad. And in the time it has taken me to rant about that CRT. We now have a working
There we go. Finally, I have found the end of that huge dead space. And this is what video editing is all about. I have made a bunch of pieces of this video that are not exactly on topic with the rest of the video, so edit it the hell out. Nice to not be doing shake and bake videos anymore, guys. Really is. I can't say how happy it is, or how happy it makes me that I've actually been able to consistently edit these videos now more than, once or twice. And it looks like this will be pretty much the way of the future for this channel. This computer's definitely not going to just outright stop running anytime soon, so should be pretty good actually. So let's check that edit.
We now have a working
Perfect.
Linux i3 window manager version 20-something point something. But yeah, I'm going to fiddle fart around with this just a little bit. See if I can't get it dialed in. I'll go ahead and try to get the camera set up for you guys so you can watch the finals. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and get this work here. Alright.
Alright, so I can edit that. And then this whole part, I believe, is where I'm fiddle farting with the camera. Yeah, so can cut that whole thing out. See, this is what makes it nice. I can make mistakes and actually erase them now. Not that you guys aren't seeing it before your very eyes now. But I mean, it's not like I'm going to stream every time I video edit. This is just kind of a special occasion where I figured I would take you guys into the realm of what it's like to edit a video on a computer that looks like this. I will say, guys, that the 15-inch monitor, I really should go back to a 17, maybe even a 19, something with a little more resolution than this, something a little more screen spacey. But this, it still does the job. I can still get the job done. It's just not as convenient.
Alright, got everybody set up here. Is that as good as it's gonna get for my comfy studio? Alright, so what I need to do real quick is put the case back on the note. Ooh. Let me put the case back.
Ooh, more video editing to do already.
Ooh. Let me quick put the case back on the note.
Cut there.
Give it a try here real quick. Let me put the case down. Top of this drive that has some kind of mouse pad.
I can just cut that right the hell out right there. And then take that and bleh. Using OpenShot Video Editor on Manjaro Linux, powered by Arch, by the way. Speaking of, I probably should at some point take a look at my Etsy order. I have a Manjaro badge, a silver badge that actually goes on the computer, which I would like to install on the system. I almost just opened up, I even did for a second, but I opened up my personal emails, and that's never good. Thankfully, the screen space from your guys' perspective is so small you probably can't see much, but that's intentional, because I am not very smart with a computer, apparently. But let's get back to the video.
I would guess we're looking at Firefox, but I'm not sure what browser this thing has on it. Probably help if I shut off the little highlight light, then it won't start back up for 5 minutes. I don't know about other people, but I sometimes like the CRT, smooth flicker like that in a video, so I want to actually Pale Moon. Even lighter than Firefox. Cool. So we'll just go to most likely candidate for what would be on here. What do we not sure yet. You have, there's not really windows, it's just kind of whatever you're using is what you're using. Switch between things, you can't really tile them. So that's kind of cool, actually. So, loading B8. On a B.
And here's something I want to do. Effects. We're at right here. Oh. Didn't even know that was something I could do. It's kind of cool. I need text. Text. Thought that it would have been in here. Caption, there we go. And we are right there at like 7:56. So, here we are. No fade in, no fade out. Sans font. Can I change that to like Comic Sans? I want my Comic Sans, dang it. There we go. No, that is not at all what I wanted. They don't have it. Hack nerd font mono. Sure. Yeah, I'll take it. Why not? We'll do that. Color. Channel bright pink. Yeah. Font size bigger. I can't see it in the video. Where is it? Yes, it did. Let's see, background alpha, font alpha. Huh. Font size. See, I'm not seeing it. That's the problem. Does it tell me like when it appears here? This is strange. Hmm. Hmm. It's just not even appearing. Unless it appears earlier in the frame, which shouldn't be what's going on, but it might be. Yeah, I'm not seeing it at all. That is really strange. Well, maybe we just don't do that then, and I'll figure it out later. Ah! No, that's not at all what I wanted to do. Remove effect. There we go. Alright, we just won't do that then. Mm-hmm. Check chat, no one in chat, we're all good. Wrong thing.
This thing's quiet. That's not really just be. Turn on one of the TVs, wouldn't it? Turn on one of the TVs, wouldn't it?
Alright, now I need to cut there. We will cut there, there, and then
Looks like there's the box.
yeah, this whole part needs to be cut out as well.
So here, I'll actually
Lots of cuts today.
at our signal here through the Watchman. See if I can get in a position where the camera can actually see it. Edit this out.
Oh, I have.
Unfortunately.
And we will go to there. And chop it right there. And then we're going to like take this and then delete it there. And then you just could take that and then you right there. Where am I now? There I am. And I get no signal because I'm gonna cut it out. Hope you guys enjoy the content, by the way. I have a niche little channel here, but it seems like people enjoy what I do. The few that watch. Shout out to Mr. Loyal Fan. Cannot read your username because it is in Eastern World text. I'll put it that way. I want to say it's either, well, I think it's Japanese, but I really don't know. I can't tell the difference between symbols. I kind of tell, but I'm not that culturally educated, if you will. But shout out to you, Mr. I can't read your username. You've been a loyal fan of mine for absolutely ever, so shout out to you. Excuse me. Hope you guys are enjoying the VHS camcorder over RF signal quality, by the way, because this is going over RF into my PC. Okay, I can edit. I can leave this in. Alright, so I can cut it right there. Edit that whole part out. Turning a 20-minute video into like a 10-minute video. Huh. And clippity cloo. And then I can clip it again there. You can tell my content is definitely shifting towards knowing that I can definitely edit the videos, because you know, I'm making mistakes and just kind of leaving them in and not re-recording the whole thing. That's what used to happen. If I made one mistake, it was re-record the entire thing. Sucked ass.
Okay, so basically what I didn't do there is I didn't have this box here plugged in. This was the transmitter was not plugged into the computer. Thus, when
I'm going to be buzzing by the time I get done with this.
it didn't do exactly, well, it did exactly that right there. It didn't connect. Right now I'm having to reboot Linux. You see if it will automatically recognize this setup, or if I'm gonna have to go to a different version, what's going on. I could do some research and maybe pick a different version of Linux. I don't mind doing that, but we'll see what happens. Alright, well I ended up having to plug this Gold Star in initially to see what I was doing, but it looks like we're getting somewhere. Got the broadcaster as a primary monitor right now, which is not what I want, so I'm going to try and fix that. And unfortunately, the dreaded color bars are back. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to be finding a different version of Linux, something that's a little more suited for this.
Now this is going to be the biggest edit in the entire video. There is a whole segment, pretty much this whole segment right here is going to be edited out because there's another version of Linux I tried, doesn't work out, sucks, blah, 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 blah. So I'm just going to edit this entire portion of the video out, make it a lot shorter. There's no reason to have this portion.
that I currently have. So this is going to turn into a longer video than I expected. It's probably more along the lines of what let's see if it works. It's 2 days later. And this dips. So we're gonna go and see if we can't get my computer booted up.
Oh yeah, I do like this.
This dips. So we're gonna go and see if we can't get this. Probably more along the lines of what let's see if it works.
Get that part out. I did forget that there's a portion here that I do want to keep. Edit that, throw that here.
It's 2 days later. And this dips. So we're gonna go and see if we can't get my computer booted up. Alright, we let the metal halide bulb warm up here so that I can actually see. Let us get this thing ready.
Cut it here. And then pretty much from here to, let's see.
Edit some of this out. Alright, let's see if we can't get this thing booted up now. Start it. Get its bearing. Roughly. See what I'm basically doing. See what.
Actually, you know what? That's exactly how I'm going to edit it. So I'm going to chop it here, 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 and then just edit out every other one at random. Scrunch these together. Kind of clip show through this part, that way you guys get an idea of what happened without having to go through the entire process of watching me fail at this. And then I'll delete that part. Take everything past here. God damn it. Yeah, I kind of did this wrong. There we go. Oh. No. There we go. And now I can just kind of chop through this. Cut it here. Delete this part. Bring that over here. that. Delete that part. Bring that over.
So I'm gonna play with this for a little while, see what I can get going with, and then I'll see you guys back after that. And after all of that, I just decided to go right on back to Manjaro and CNB environment and give her another go. Now, I did notice something while I had the computer apart, which I have fixed now. I'll show you here. Turn the screw the right way. Dodge like that. I've added a fan right there. See? Because I noticed that the GPU was actually getting extremely hot when the computer was on, and it running 24/7 with the GPU getting that hot could be a big part of its stability issues. So I've added a fan there, also installed a few unnecessary programs on Manjaro. So we'll have to hope that that does a little better. I did try the new version of Linux that I had here. It seems to be very old. It's either extremely old or it's extremely basic and dumbed down. I would have to work on it for a while to add everything in. So maybe a project for another day. But I guess this has been me really failing to work on my TV station here. I mean, it's working again. We'll see if it starts to freeze up in the future. But for now, it seems to be working just fine. And see if that fan helps the GPU temperatures and all. I should be able to actually set that up to monitor it, hopefully with my desktop upstairs. So I'll just do that. Keep an eye on it. Something like that. But whatever movie is playing right now is so dark it's barely visible on either the monitor or the TV screen. But well, that's fantastic. But with that being said, I guess this has been a unnecessary little video, but I'll just post it anyway. I might as well. I went through the effort of recording it, darn it. I wasted cage space for this. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this little one. Hope you found it interesting. I'm going to continue to try to improve all of this and work through it. Should take you guys along for the ride with me, especially since I can always just go to Radio Shack and buy more tapes for this camera. So it's not exactly hard for me to get more recording space. With that being said, see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'm going to enjoy television broadcasting. Also, just a little
Blooper there.
Just a little tidbit extra. I got a new video that's on this, but this little TV boombox cassette combo unit that I got from the local Radio Shack. What a doll to tune in. I think that is too good. It's just such a dark movie you can't see anything. Yeah, badass little thing.
You know, I'm going to leave the blue screen for the outro. That'll work, actually. So, there you go, guys. You just watched me edit through an entire video. I mean, you can see why production quality is still ass. I'm not exactly, like, professional. Also, the echoing audio issue that you hear in the beginning of this video, I did fix it part of the way through this video. I found out it was because my desktop audio was monitoring through the video recording at the same time the video recording was playing through. So it was playing twice and making it sound that way. So fixed that. Still ironing out the kinks of analog video recording. But yeah, I'm going to export this video and get it uploaded to YouTube. That is not something I can do while I'm still streaming because exporting a video takes my computer all of itself to do, especially now that I actually record with more quality than 240p. It was a lot easier when it was my cell phone camera. The Hi 8 tapes record in 480, so they're a little bit harder to render. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video, or the next stream. I hope you enjoyed this stream. I'm going to export this video so that you can enjoy that too.